As we go on with our study on the book of Acts in the New Testament, Luke, the author of this book, according to sources, is believed to be an evangelist, and he had traveled extensively, and as an evangelist he went many places. Now, there is a theory that Luke left his profession as a doctor and he started traveling with Paul for the sake of the gospel. And it is believed that Paul had some health issues, and so Luke was very helpful to him in his journeys. And Luke traveled with Paul mostly on his sea journeys, and so it was always good that the doctor was with this missionary as he traveled across with the gospel. Now, who is Luke writing this book of Acts to? That is probably the most important question that we should ask in this study of the book of Acts. Now, both Luke's gospel and the book of Acts is written to one person, and it is the same person, and it is the most honorable Theophilus. The name Theophilus means a friend of God, and most honorable is how he is addressed by Luke. So obviously someone holding a high position in a public office. So was he a teacher? Was he a publisher? What was Theophilus? As we dig in deeper to the background of the book of Acts, this Theophilus was a lawyer, and he was the lawyer who was going to defend Paul on his first trial in Rome, in Caesarea Philippi, against the Jewish authorities. And Theophilus was going to ask Paul about this new religion called Christianity, about this belief in this person called Jesus, and about this gospel that Paul was preaching, that was seemingly stirring up a controversy against the Jews. Now, it is also interesting to note that as Luke and Paul were traveling together, and when Paul was arrested, Luke didn't have anything to do. And so it is believed that Luke went to Mary, the mother of Jesus, and he spent years talking to Mary, finding out everything about Jesus, finding out about circumcision, about the diapers that Jesus used or Mary used on Jesus. So Luke spent 2 years writing his gospel and 2 years writing the book of Acts in Jerusalem as well as in Rome. Now, because Theophilus is going to defend Paul, and because he is going to ask Paul about this new religion called Christianity, Luke said, "Let me tell you, Theophilus, all about this new religion, about this person called Jesus, and about his gospel that is now being preached. And so the question is, with so much of research and traveling and writing so accurately to the most honorable Theophilus the lawyer, was Luke's account of Acts successful? It definitely was, because after his first trial in Rome, Paul was released, which saved him to do more ministry. So Luke actually saved this great missionary Paul for more ministry, and it is only after this trial that Paul went on to write the epistles to Timothy and to Titus. Now, we must note that Paul was released in this first trial in Rome because the Jewish authorities could not twist the verdict against a Roman citizen who was being tried in Rome. So that stood as a very strong point for the release of this great apostle Paul. And so, praise God for this Acts of the Apostles that was written by this great evangelist Luke, from which we learn the